Hello, Coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, as it has been reported that the striker has informed Chelsea that he wants to stay at Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about the search for a new right-back. It has been reported that Barcelona are set to choose between two favorite right-back targets. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end.
Barca! Barca! Barca!
Mundo Deportivo journalist Gabriel Sanz has offered an update on the future of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The Barcelona attacker has been subject to a move to Chelsea, who are determined to sign a new forward before the end of the month. The club has to sanction the exit of both Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner earlier in the summer, effectively leaving them without any proper number 9. It has compelled the Blues to consider a move for Aubameyang. Their coach Thomas Tuchel shares a good relationship with the Gabonese international, having managed to, during his time at Borussia Dortmund. Aubameyang even had a healthy track record in scoring 79 goals in 95 competitive appearances under the German mastermind, establishing himself as one of the finest goal scorers in Europe at the time. Tuchel wants Aubameyang to rediscover that form by moving to Stamford Bridge this summer. However, according to Sanz, the forward is not too keen on leaving Barcelona. The Gabonese international has informed Chelsea of his desire to continue at the Camp Nou, even though Barcelona have roped in Robert Lewandowski this summer. The Polish international is set to become the club's first choice number 9 this season, which in turn could affect the game time of Aubameyang. But the Pole's arrival does not deter the former Milan starlet, who is prepared to fight for his place in the team. Aubameyang's retention in the Barcelona team in some ways could negatively affect Barcelona, though with just a few weeks remaining until the transfer window slams to a shut, the club were actively looking for a big money sale to generate some much needed revenue. Aubameyang was one of the candidates to depart Camp Nou, but with the forward likely to continue, all the focus will once again shift to Frenkie de Jong. For the longest time, Chelsea have been showing concrete interest in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang have just made barely 8 months or 7 months in Barcelona. Of course, Xavi bought him in January earlier this year. He made quite an impression, scoring 11 goals in La Liga and 13 goals overall in the second half of last season. And it was so good to see Aubameyang quickly adapt to Barcelona. And as if, there is that kind of joy that Aubameyang will be the second striker to another world-class striker in Lewandowski, Chelsea have entered the fray and they were looking so determined to sign him. Of course, we all know Aubameyang and Thomas Tuchel share a good relationship. And when we consider the fact that Aubameyang will not have that amount of playing time he had last season, because of Lewandowski, it looked like he might be tempted to take a move to Stamford Bridge where you have a lot of game time. And looking at this report, they are saying that Aubameyang have told Chelsea that he's not interested in them. He wants to stay at Barcelona. And if actually this is the case, then I think it's good news for us Barcelona faithfuls, because there is no time I've ever favored this move going through. If Memphis Depay is closing in on a move to Juventus, why should Barcelona still go ahead to sell Aubameyang? It would not be a wise decision. And I think keeping one of them, would be a great idea if Memphis is leaving and Aubameyang to stay, because keeping only Robert Lewandowski at that number 9 spot will not be too good. When we consider how hectic a schedule that Barca might likely have, this season, the World Cup is coming. There are many things. Xavi himself have been reiterating it in his press conference that the schedule that many teams have this season will be so tight. The World Cup, many things, fatigue. So we need depth. We need depth. So I don't know. Keep selling Aubameyang will not be a good decision. And if actually Aubameyang have told Thomas Tuchel that he's not interested to go to Stamford Bridge, then I think that would be something great. That's a good decision. because Aubameyang is a player that serves as a very good backup to Robert Lewandowski. So it will be good to see Aubameyang stay at the Camp Nou. So even with that, Chelsea continue to knock on the doors of Barcelona. So they need him so badly. But let's see if Aubameyang maintains his decision. Of course, it will be something great if Aubameyang stays, as I have earlier said. So many things are still to happen before the summer transfer window comes to an end by the end of this month. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, with just a couple of weeks left before the transfer window slams to a shut, FC Barcelona are currently on the lookout for a new right back. Head coach Xavi Hernandez is not convinced of Sergio Dest, who has struggled to offer consistency and failed to integrate himself into Barca's style of play. Barcelona are even considering the sale of the American international in the final weeks of the transfer market. With Dani Alves leaving the club in the summer, the club do not have a proper alternative, and as such, the addition of a new face is paramount. According to Gerard Romero, Barcelona have a long list of targets prepared, especially after facing disappointment in the pursuit of Cesar Azpilicueta. As many as 5 players are being listed, including Thomas Meunier, Yohan Foyth, Diego Dalot, Jeremy Frimpong, and even Manchester United outcast Aaron Wan-Bissaka. However, Barca are prioritizing a move for 2 players in particular in the form of Meunier and Foyth. Meunier currently plies his trade with Borussia Dortmund and is coming on the back of a promising 2021-22 season in the Bundesliga. He is rated so highly due to his experience and pedigree at the highest level of football. Barcelona will have to shell out nearly 10 million euros to sign the Belgian, and a formal offer could be sent in the coming days. Foyth, meanwhile, may not offer the experience on the table, but he has shown a lot of promise during his time at Villarreal, while the Argentine international is also versatile enough to operate as a centre-back. It has made him an appealing target for Barcelona, who are facing a precarious situation on the right-back department. Villarreal will be expecting 25 million euros for the Argentine, but it remains to be seen if Barca are ready to table that kind of money for him. A player like Meunier can certainly prove to be a good replacement for Dest, as the Belgian international can offer the attacking impetus in the final third. Foyth, on the other hand, is a much more defensive alternative, but he too can do a job going forward. However, with just 2 weeks remaining, it will be difficult for Barcelona to lure any of the 2 players, and it will not be surprising to see the club exploring the possibility of signing other players on the 5-man shortlist. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so. Until next time, bye bye.